Trixie, hello. How are you? I'm doing just fine. Listen, I need to ask you something about my next appointment. I know. I'm supposed to come in on Saturday. You don't have to look it up. I know. I'm supposed to come in at Saturday at 11 o'clock this Saturday. I'm actually not going to be able to make it. Wondered if maybe you could reschedule for me. Oh, let me check. Tuesday, I can't do that time. Do you have anything later? Actually, I'm having a delivery that evening. I don't believe I will be free. No, he's gonna be out of town. I'm having a special delivery while he's gone. Well, there's no need to say it like that. It's nothing out of the ordinary or inappropriate, I promise you. I'm just asking if you have anything a little later. Wednesday would be fine. 3 o'clock. I can certainly do that. Now remember, all we're doing is a light rinse. It's just a conditioning treatment. That's right. Of course, it's not hair dye. No. Only loose women dye their hair. I don't do that. I just use conditioning treatments that lighten it a little bit as a side effect. Okay. By the way, I want to have you on the phone. No, I'm surprised too. I guess maybe they're taking a break from talking about their athlete's foot problem. Listen, I have just started my own business. It's a way I can make money out of my own home. And no, sweetie, I'm not a prostitute. It's not that. It's Avon. Oh, I know she sells Avon. Trust me, I'm very aware of that fact. I'm also aware that whenever I purchase anything from her, she goes all over town telling everybody what I bought. Isn't there some sort of confidentiality clause when it comes to buying things from other people? You shouldn't go around telling everybody. That's how I feel about it. Well, I would never gossip anyway, because we know that gossiping is wrong. Exactly. But I'm starting my own Avon business, and I wondered if you would be interested in purchasing anything from me. Now, before you answer, let me tell you, because I am a new consultant, I am allowed to offer you a special opportunity. Any purchases made from me this month will have your name entered into a drawing for a drawing. No, I won't be doing it. It will be done in Winston-Salem at one of the corporate offices. You'll be entered into a drawing in Winston-Salem for a brand new Frigidaire refrigerator. Isn't that exciting? These come with ice boxes built in. It's very cutting edge. It's very yes, it's very advanced. So just keep that in mind if you would like to order anything from me. And that means you wouldn't have to order from her, and we wouldn't all know about your cellulite cream. Oh, yes, she's told everyone. She was even talking about it in the back row at church last Sunday. She was saying how much of it you order and how frequently you order it and how upset you get when it's not here on time. She's telling everyone about your cellulite issue. And apparently she said that she saw you buying Slimming pills at the Piggly Wiggly. I didn't even know they sold Slimming pills at the Piggly Wiggly. Now, I'm not saying you actually did buy Slimming pills, but I'm saying that she's been going around saying that. Well, she said that during Bible school. So I understand you don't typically go to that. Well, no, I understand with your dizzy spells, it's not possible to be everywhere at once. I'm certainly not judging you. But if you had anything that you wanted to order, cellulite cream perhaps, if you're running low. She said she just ordered some about a week ago for you, so you might be running low now. Well, according to her, you go through so much of it. That's what she said. I am not in control of what she tells people. Now, we all know what a big gossip she is. Of course, I know, I'm glad I'm not like that. But if you ordered it from me, I promise you, absolutely promise I would never tell anybody. It'd just be between you and me. That's what friends are for. Wonderful. Now we have the 8-ounce bottle. Is that what you normally get, or do you get? Now, maybe she did not tell you. You can also get directly from the company. If you have connections, which I do, you can get the 64-ounce tub. And you could practically take a bath in that and come out looking smoother than a baby's bottom. What do you think about that? Now, if you buy the 64-ounce tub, of course, it's more expensive than the 8-ounce, but not by much. And it would be a lot cheaper in the long run. Let me make some phone calls before I promise you anything, okay? You want 4 of those? Well, honey, maybe we should just start with 1. Okay, no, 4. You want 4 of those 64-ounce tubs? Okay, let me make some calls, and it may be tomorrow because Mr. Clark is out playing golf today, and I can never get him on the phone. I'm going to try him in the morning, and I'm going to see what I can work out for you, okay? I'll tell him you had some sort of disfiguring accident. Maybe it'll make him feel bad. Okay. No questions, no judgment, no curiosity here. Well, now we do have the new spring palette of eyeshadows if you're interested. I do have some samples, as a matter of fact. Well, why don't you come on by and take a look? Because I think they're just absolutely beautiful. Well, I'll be home for a little bit today, but I'm having another special delivery this afternoon. Yeah. Well, some things just have to be brought to your house personally. Well, for some people it does. Oh, no. He's gone bowling. He'll be back later. So I'm home all by myself. I'm home by myself a lot. Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. I definitely find ways to keep myself busy. All right, well, I'll let you go. Well, if you got somebody under the dryer, you better go get them out. Okay. I'll let you know about the tubs, okay? All right, bye. Arlene, please get off the line. Please. You can talk to your brother later. Why do you talk to your brother so much? I'm about to make a phone call to the Piggly Wiggly. No, it is not about that. Thank you very much, Miss Nosy. That has nothing to do with you. I'm not going to tell you why I was calling the Piggly Wiggly. It doesn't matter. Well, as a matter of fact, I am. And I have not decided if I want to invite you or not. Now, if you keep talking to me like that, I'm not going to invite you to my next party. It's going to be very fun. That was a wallpaper stripping party. I think I have made that very clear. That is what we were doing. We were stripping off downstairs. Wallpaper. I'm telling you, the people in this town do nothing but chat. You're like a bunch of magpies. You can take a little something that's nothing and turn it into something it's not. You know, I don't mean to be forward here, but I really think you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I think you need to make a special visit down to Pastor Thomas and talk to him about this. Yeah, I feel led to say that to you. Now, I need to make my phone call, and I need to make some more phone calls. Actually, I can go ahead and tell you this because you're going to find out anyway. I have started my own business. I am a businesswoman. Yes. Well, I'm horning in on your friend's business. And I don't mean any disrespect there, but she's awful. I'm going to start selling Avon, and I can do so much more for you than she does. Oh, no, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, there's something you don't know. Now, what do you order from her typically? I know that's no more my business than me calling the Piggly Wiggly is yours, but I'm just asking, what do you typically order from her? Just tell me, and I'll tell you why I'm asking in a minute. So you order mascara, lipstick. What kind of hand cream do you get? Uh-huh. That's what I thought. And you get bath oil? Okay. Well, let me tell you what she does. Oh, trust me, I know. I heard from a very reliable source what she does because somebody saw her doing it. They happened to be walking by her window and saw this. When she gets in her shipment, when it comes in on Tuesdays, do you know what she does with certain products? She opens them up and takes some out and puts it in a bottle for herself. So what you get is not entirely full. You are not truly getting what you paid for. No, she is skimming off the top, literally. She's taking it for herself, and I do happen to know from another very reliable source that if she doesn't particularly like you, she'll rub it under her underarm. She does. And, well, Ellen ought to know. She got some lipstick from her, and it smelled funny, and it smelled just like her. Yeah, It smelled like something that would go under her underarm. Now that's disgusting to me, and that's why I say she's awful. And that's why you need to buy your products from me, because she's always complaining about you always being on the phone. And you know how she feels about that. She hogs this line all the time. Well, I'm not trying to stir up anything. Look, Arlene, I'm trying to help you. I'm your friend. I'm a friend to everyone. Everybody in this town knows how friendly I am. I'm very friendly. Well, why don't you just start ordering from me for a little while and see when you get your products if they're not just a little bit fuller than they used to be? I'm telling you. Just give me a try, all right? You think about it. You think it over, and you let me know. Because I would be more than happy. Yeah, I would be more than happy to place that order. And unlike her, now she's a little bit lazy. She expects you to come to her house to pick up your orders. I will deliver it personally. Well, he's always gone. You know, he travels a lot for business, and the rest of the time he's bowling, so I'm here at home all by myself a lot. So I pay visits to lots of people. It keeps me busy, keeps me limber. Well, as a special incentive, if you're waffling on this issue a little bit, let me tell you. This month, any orders that are placed through me enter you in a contest. No, not like that. No, it's not a beauty. It's not a beauty. Arlene, let it go. Let it go. That was 4 years ago. You would have won Miss Camden County if you had not broken your leg the night before falling off that cow. I cannot help that. When you wobbled out on that stage in your gown, you just looked a little awkward. That's what I'm saying. That's what lost points, and that's why I won. It would, of course, been you if it hadn't been for that. It was a very close tie. Let it go. Okay, we can't go back in time and change it. It's not 1935 anymore. Let me tell you what the contest is before you go off. Don't get huffy. No, you know getting huffy gives you wrinkles. Now, calm down. Calm down. As a special incentive, this month, any orders that are placed with me will enter your name in a drawing in Winston-Salem at the corporate office. It's one of the corporate offices. I know it's not the corporate office. Will you listen? You don't listen. See, this is probably why your brother has athlete's foot, because you don't pay attention. tried to tell you the cure for that 100 times. You don't listen. You have to use turpentine and club soda. There's nothing I can do for you if you won't listen to me. Can I please tell you about the opportunity that I have for you? Any purchases made by me, through me, this month will enter you in a drawing in the corporate office in Winston-Salem for a new Frigidaire refrigerator. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yeah. Well, it's about time you got another one. You got a hamster on a wheel running the one you got now. No offense. Well, no, it's unfortunately there's only one entry per person, so you can't just buy a bunch of sample size products and get a bunch of entries. It doesn't work that way. I don't make the rules, Arlene. But when you like one chance is better than 0 chances, and you're going to have to order some stuff anyway. I mean, we all know you use a lot of products. I don't mean anything by that, sweetheart. Well, there's nothing wrong with using a lot of products. Some people just need a little more maintenance than others. Now, calm down. I just need you to get off the phone for a little bit if you don't mind, okay? How about this? If you can stay off the phone long enough for me to make my phone calls, I'll bring you a free tube of lipstick that you can try. It's Daring Red. It's a new shade this spring. I would give it to you absolutely free if you will give me at least 20 minutes on the phone. Okay? Go take a nap, curl your hair, whatever you need to do. Okay? Go to Piggly Wiggly, get you some Slimming pills. All right. Okay, I do appreciate it. Thank you, and let me know about your order. All right, Early, now get off the phone. Thank you. Bye. Whew. Yes, may I speak to Trevor, please? Oh, he's out making a delivery. All right. Can you please tell him that I need him to bring me 2 gallons of milk as soon as possible? Whole milk. I need 2 gallons of whole milk and a loaf of bread. And tell him I want it sliced. All right, I'll be waiting. Bye-bye. Here we have Beulah, Barbara, Trixie, Linda. Oh my goodness. Linda, hello. How are you doing? This is Carol. Oh, I'm doing great. I could not be better. It's a beautiful day. No, I have not been taking anything this morning. I don't do that. I do not take. Well, I don't care what Beulah said. I do not take pills to be happy. I don't have to take pills to be happy. I'm a happy person. Listen, well, the reason I was going to tell you the reason I'm calling, a couple things actually. I wanted to let you know that my midget irises have come in, the little short ones. Yeah, well, it's a special breed that I have come up with myself. She said, "What now?" Well, you know what? You know what, though? Maybe Beulah can't garden. Maybe that's why her irises are so tall and big. It takes real skill to make them small. Now, these, when they grow, typically only get about 10 inches high. like the whole thing, stalk and everything. Well, it's a special combination. I grind up the litamide and add it to asbestos and stir it up, and then I add talcum powder and water, and I mix it into a paste, and then I put that in the ground. Oh, it's wonderful fertilizer. I use it on my garden too. Yeah. It's done wonders for my rutabaga, but for some reason my toenails have started glowing in the dark. I don't know if it's related. I tried to talk to Dr. Brown about it, but he just shook his head and started rubbing his face, and I'm not really sure why. But that conversation went nowhere. Anyway, I use that on my irises, and it makes them really small. It makes them grow in short. Yes, they're just adorable. Now, you can't handle them too much because the color rubs off. I've never seen a flower where the color rubbed off. It's bizarre. But they have come in beautifully, and they're ready to go. I'm selling miniature bouquets in a glass vase for $2 each. Well, think about it. You can come by and check them out. I'm going to be taking a bunch of them to the church to put up front on Sunday. You can see them there. I'm going to get all the children to carry them in. They love putting their faces up to them and smelling them. It's so adorable to watch them do that. Well, I had noticed they've kind of all developed a tick, but it's probably just a growth spurt. You know how it is when kids are growing. Well, growing children have all kinds of weird things happen to them. You know, they get big feet and their teeth all fall out. So I would imagine about anything can be expected when you have growing children. I don't think it's related to anything. But if you take a look at them in church on Sunday, they're $2 a piece. And just let me know if you're interested. I can give you a special deal if you want more than just one or two. Well, the vases I buy, they're Chinese lead-based vases. I get them very inexpensively by mail order. I found this company in the back of Life magazine that sells well, since it's lead-based, the glass is much more durable. Yeah. So it's really the way to go. It's a new technology for glass. And it's really something that I think a lot of people are going to be changing over to pretty soon. They're certainly not as fragile. And I wanted to let you know something else. Now, I know when it comes to your Avon order. What? No, I had not heard that. Well, you were there. You should know. You certainly know there was nothing inappropriate going on at that party. All we were doing was stripping wallpaper. Yeah, that's all it was. She said, what? Oh, that garbage man. He is the biggest. You know, they say women gossip. He is the biggest gossip I've ever seen. He's been telling people what was in my garbage. Is nothing sacred anymore? Can we not even trust our garbage men to hold our truths to themselves? Can we not trust anyone anymore? I don't know what this world's coming to. Well, maybe she should stop and think about why I would have so many towels in my garbage. Has she forgotten we have a pool? And that we had a pool party and maybe the towels were from that? Well, maybe normally people wouldn't just throw towels away, but I bet they would if they spilled bleach on them, which maybe we did. They don't know. And the wine bottles. Please tell me you explain where all the wine bottles came from. Do I have to do everything? Look, I hosted a lovely party. The least you could do is stick up for me. No. Now, you know just as well as I do where those wine bottles came from. We found them in the trunk of that teenage boy's car, and we took them away and poured them out, just like it should have been. No teenage boy has any business with a trunk full of wine. Kids today, I tell you, they just run wild, chewing gum in school and riding around in cars and going fast and whistling at girls. This world's going to hell in a handbasket. Well, now, yes, we may have taken them away from teenagers, theoretically, and we may have disposed of it somehow. The point is, it's gone, and the garbage man had no business telling anybody why I had all those wine bottles in my trash can. That is nobody's business. His job is to empty that can, not go all over town telling everybody what I'm doing. Are you ready for the next party? It's going to be really exciting. Well, we have, yes, we do. He came in a couple days ago. We do have that exchange student here. Yeah, I know, all the way from Hawaii. It's very exciting. He's so exotic. He doesn't like any of the food I cook. I know there's something about that is so exciting to me. I don't know why, but to have a young man tell me he doesn't like what I cook, just, I don't know, the bravery and he just doesn't care. It's like he has no sense of social propriety. He just says whatever comes to mind, and he's so free, and I don't know. There's just something about it. It tickles me, honestly. He's 17, and he's very strapping. He's a strapping young man. But anyway, I got an idea. I think we're going to have a pig roast. We're going to have a luau. And you need to come to that. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah. Well, we may run across another teenage boy with a trunk full of wine. And we may have to deal with it again between now and then. It could happen. It's possible. We got to keep these young men on the straight and narrow. That's our job as adults. We have to keep the teenagers in line. So we may very well run across someone who just happened to have a trunk full of wine and just happened to stop where I could find it and let me remove it from his trunk. And we will dispose of it. We will certainly dispose of it before the party or during the party. Well, it's all about taking care of the community. That's what I say. But I am selling Avon. I know, it's very exciting. I just started. Well, I need something to occupy myself. I mean, I'm here by myself, sort of, all the time. And, well, yeah, I was just thinking maybe you could switch over your orders to me. Now, I can get them to you faster. She expects you to come to her house, all lazy-like. I can bring them to you personally. I would love to. Yeah. Oh, well, as a special incentive, if you're not so sure, as a special incentive this month, any orders that come through me will be entered. You will be entered into a drawing at the office in Winston-Salem for a new Frigidaire refrigerator, and it's one with an ice box. I know, it's very exciting. I would love to have it myself. Unfortunately, as a saleswoman, I cannot enter the contest myself. So if you have any orders, I can enter your name in that contest. Just a thought. Okay, well, I'll let you get back to it. Well, pick up the iron. It's going to burn your blouse. Oh, if it's just smoking a little bit, it's probably fine. Okay, I'll talk to you later then. You let me know if you want to order anything. And I don't go around town blabbing about everything you order like certain people. I won't even tell anybody about that extra strong corset you bought at Sears. Well, somebody may have mentioned that to me. Okay, well, I'm just saying I'm a better friend than some people. All right, let me know. I'm going to let you get back to it. Okay, bye. Aloha. Thank you. You're looking nice today, too. You made something for me? Really? Oh, aren't you just the sweetest little boy? Well, you're not so little, though, are you? What did you make for me? You hiding it behind your back? Oh, that's beautiful. You made those. How did you make those? That's beautiful. Yes, I would love to. Let me see. Let me see that. Oh, both of them here. Ooh, these are beautiful. Wow. I was thinking we could have a special party in your honor. I love to throw parties. Oh, you heard. You've been here one day and you've already. How do you know about me? What did you hear? Oh, oh, that's all you heard. Okay. I love to throw parties. Yes, I'm very sociable. I love to have people in my home for different reasons. So I'm thinking maybe this Saturday night we can have one of my special parties. I'm not really sure if you can come to this one. Maybe after your birthday. Yeah, we may have to modify things somewhat for this party. But when's your birthday? When do you turn 18? Oh, not long then. Like this long. Lovely. Well, in the meantime, I will wear my lovely lace. Thank you very much. Oh, you flatter me. You're so sweet. Okay. Will you go back to sunning yourself on the back deck? I'm going to make some phone calls, okay? Thank you. Oh, I didn't ask her about her husband. Oh my goodness, she's going to think I don't care. I meant to do that. Beulah, hello. How are you today? Yes, it's Carol. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's nice. Thank you. That's very sweet. Yeah. Um, n- uh, well, I might be having a party. I'm not really sure. That's not really why I was calling. It's kind of weird how you would jump right to that. Um, listen, no, I don't want to play badminton. What is your obsession with badminton, sweetheart? Okay, well, maybe she does need to be consoled. Maybe she does. Okay. Well, I don't mean to interfere, but do you need me to come over there? Well, no, I had not heard about that. When did he leave her? Did he leave her for somebody? No. Why would he do that? Well, if she's on your couch crying, I guess you better get back to her. Watch it though, because she wears a lot of mascara and it's going to drip all over your upholstery. I'm just saying. Well, you don't have to tell her I said this, but maybe if she kept house a little better and took care of her husband, maybe he wouldn't have left her. Well, these things matter. I mean, if you're not a good wife, your husband's going to leave you. And well, he's skinny as a rail. She's not feeding him well enough. You don't have to tell her I'm saying any of this. And she never coordinates her outfits. She looks like she gets dressed in the dark every day. Maybe you should tell her what I'm going to tell you. I think she needs my help more than ever now. I have started selling Avon products. Oh, I know she sells Avon, trust me, I know, and she lets everybody know what everybody buys. Now, I can offer you confidentiality. And, well, as far as Ellen is concerned, yeah, tell her she needs my help desperately. Tell her I will give her a free makeover if she can stop crying. Now, I can't do it if she's crying. And maybe he'll come back to her once I make her pretty again. And I can even take her shopping and buy her some real decent clothes. Well, I can't help it that she's just completely clueless when it comes to that sort of thing. Again, you don't have to tell her any of this. You tell her. And I no, I don't want to talk to her. I don't like talking to people who are upset. It's just uncomfortable. Tell her to come by my house, but call first because I may be busy. Tell her to come by, and I need to give her a free makeover. We're going to make her absolutely beautiful, and maybe her husband will come back once she's pretty again. Well, you know how some women are. They get married and they just stop caring about how they look, and they don't keep house, and they don't cook delicious meals for their husbands, well, my husband is too here sometimes, and when he's here, I cook delicious meals and keep a nice house and look pretty. That's why he keeps coming back. You know, I don't want to step on anybody's toes here, but yeah, she needs to do better. So tell her to come to my house because I can help her. And then if she decides to buy any of the products that I'm going to smear all over her, because we're going to need a lot, tell her that she can be entered in a drawing for a chance to win a free Frigidaire refrigerator, where she can put all that delicious food that she's certainly going to make for her husband once he returns. Oh, I'm going to sit her down and have a real heart-to-heart talk with her about some things. Well, somebody needs to tell her, and no offense, but you can be a little spineless when it comes to talking to people directly. Oh, I may have heard a thing or two that you said about me. Well, it seems to me that you had the time and ability to go say it to everybody else in town, but not me. You know, if you're not careful, I'm not going to invite you to my luau party this weekend. Yes, I am having a party this weekend. Oh, we're going to roast a pig. We're going to have pineapple and other stuff. And you will not be invited if you can't be a little bit more candid with me. Now, you tell her dry her eyes, fix her hair. She always looks like she needs to fix her hair. She always looks like she just came out of a wind tunnel. Tell her fix her hair, put on some pretty clothes, and maybe he'll come back, and I'll give her a makeover, and that certainly won't help, or it certainly won't hurt. Yeah. I'm selling all the products she sells. The only difference is I don't skim off the top before I give them to you. Oh, you didn't know that? Listen, let me tell you what she does. When she gets in an order, like say you ordered some lipstick. Oh, I know how you like your lipstick. She will do a whole makeover on herself using the products that came in, especially if it's new stuff that she hasn't tried. She'll just help herself to it. I know, she does, and she does it with yours too. And she tells everybody what you buy. So, yeah. Oh, I heard about the perfume that your husband likes. And she also said he's the one wearing it. Now, do you really want information like that getting all over town? Well, I'd be mad too if I found out she was telling everybody that. I know it's nobody's business. Just like that pair of size 11 high heels I saw you buying in the department store. Now, sweetie, we all know you don't wear a size 11. It doesn't matter to me what you two do behind closed doors. I am like a vault. I'm completely locked down. I would never tell anyone what your husband is into, no matter how ridiculous it is. That'd just be our secret, especially if you placed an order. And super especially if you had some stand-in orders that we just, yeah, you see where I'm going. You see what I'm saying? If you had anything that you wanted to order on a regular basis, I might keep especially quiet about it then. Okay, well, you think it over, honey. And then there's that Frigidaire to consider. Well, I do. I have a new spring palette here. That is, yeah, it has just come in. I have a sample of it if you want to come look at it. It has lots of shades of blue. They're doing a lot of blue this spring. And there's even a blue here that matches your varicose veins. Oh, honey, I'm just joking. No, they're barely visible under those support hose you always wear. You come on over and take a look, and we'll try some on you and see how it makes you look. Bring her too, but tell her to quit crying before she comes over. I can't stand it when people cry. It makes me uncomfortable. I'd rather they just didn't do it. Uh-huh. Well, not this afternoon because I have a special delivery coming. It's from the grocery store. It's certainly not inappropriate. It's totally on the up and up. Well, yes, I did get Trevor a job at the Piggly Wiggly. Well, I had to do something for him after they fired him off the garbage truck. Okay. Yeah, you do that. Maybe tomorrow morning. Not too early, though. Sometimes I get deliveries in the morning. I get a little extra needy first thing. Okay. All right, well, look. You just go ahead and... Oh, no, I'll tell her personally. I'll tell her you're canceling your order. You have 4 standing orders? Wonderful. Bring them all to me, and you won't be sorry. All right, great. Well, you get back to comforting her. Tell her to suck it up and stop crying. It's her own fault that he left. Okay? Tell her to fix herself up and be a better wife, and he'll come back. It's really simple. I don't know why people complicate things so much. Just tell her. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, you do. You're putting on suntan oil and you can't reach your back. I can reach your back. I'll be right there.